Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2 Confessions, everybody. Finally coming off another victory after what felt like ages of suffering against the seething Sigh, but time now to try Chapter 4 here with the Bastard's Beacon and another brand new team comp surrounding our buddy the Abomination, rocking a new path this time, the Unchained, a mobile fighter who supports allies while eroding enemy defenses at range. So I think the focal point of this path for me is going to be trying to stay untransformed, which is obviously pretty simple if I can, resist the temptation. Beast Bile is going to be targeting the entire enemy team from either the 3rd or 4th rank and will hit for 2 Blight on upgrade, and also has the potential in my mind to become extremely powerful if we get the right trinkets. So looking forward to maybe getting that boosted up. Absolution gets really good on this path as well. 3 uses, targets adjacent allies and self for heal, regen, and stress relief with no threshold necessary. So looking pretty damn good here for Big B, aka Corn Viao. Get a Bonk Vestal up front with the Iron Constitution. A Bulwark Man-at-Arms this time around, rocking the mustard yellow armor, and then finally paired up with him in the color palette is Cerulean Crane, our Sharpshot Highwayman. Should be a good time. It's a strong team. Neon Zane! Thank you for the gifties. Very kind, appreciate that. The bear hugs and the bear gifts for him, please.
Onward once again, though all the world's horrors bar the way.
It's a bit of a whiff on the starting gear this time, apart from the stew pot, obviously, which I'm very happy to see, but the Cruel Intent, which used to be one of our favorite Dark Impulse pairings, is unfortunately been nerfed into oblivion.
With open arms.
It's not a lot of consideration there. We're going to be mostly looking to the stew pot to provide us our early advantage.
Even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
I appreciate the gifties there, Zane. Thank you. I mean, I don't want me to lose either. We're on the same page there, that's for sure.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
Right, so got to try to get myself into this mentality early on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the line does not immobilize him in this path. Oh, no, dude. That was the whole reason I did this. Well, not the whole team. That was a lot of the reason why I brought the Man-at-Arms along, was so he could immobilize himself up front. Well, crap. I guess we'll just have him start in the front rank then, because that's mostly just going to have to be a utility skill at this point, but it's not that big of a deal. I suppose it's also not that bad considering I want the Vestal to be... Well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't really impact the Vestal's targeting, would it? To finish that thought, though, I do want the Vestal to be targeted a lot as we're going here, so not necessarily going to be looking to taunt all that much with the Man-at-Arms here, which means I might want to consider swapping some skills here. Good old Bonk Vestal starting out strong this time. Let me go ahead and try to relieve just a little bit of this stress we're piling on early here. Did he just get a disease? Did he already? I don't think so. No, I think we're clean. Alright, bud. Double tapping up front. Looking good. Can't do another Absolution, sadly, but we'll just go ahead and finish her off, I think. Oh, we can't reach the back rank with anything but Beast Bile. Really? That's interesting. I'm pretty surprised by that. Don't like being surprised by 2 developments in the very first combat, but I suppose it's early enough to hopefully adapt accordingly. Yeah, apparently struggling a little bit with range damage here. I guess that's why we like the Sharp Shot. I'm glad we have him now. I was considering the Runaway for a long time for this team, so this definitely feels like the better fit.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
It's only for 4 cost to change paths at the first inn. That might be worth considering here. Yeah, we'll give him a look. The right trinket could fix him up without having to adjust things, though, so I just want to play it by ear. Oh, well, hey, welcome back, Taro.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
Okay. Bonus assistance encounters. We do want to kill the Harvest Child with the Vestal this run. for a bonus reward, if I want to consider that. It is pretty early to be going that direction, though, and I mean, I don't necessarily want to go this way either, because I do want to keep the stew pot equipped. So let's just try this out, I guess.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
I'm a little concerned about welcoming a bunch of combat early on. Obviously, the first region is going to be one of the more difficult ones.
Plan accordingly.
I think we can manage. Holy cow, griddle as well is kind of crazy. This honestly seems like it might be worth it were it not for the fact that we have very good other options here, too. Greater Anchoring Charm, in fact, could essentially solve my move resist issue. This is one of those trinkets that I was alluding to that could pretty much fix it for us. So I think I should probably just go ahead and take the olive branch from the game here.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Thank you very much. Makes a little bit of sense, actually, to give the Protectorate to the Absolute, or to the Abomination here with the Absolution. Let's grab some food real quick.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Got some decent stuff here. I do really want to get that songbook.
To ease the rigors of the road.
I would very much like to start with this, although we are going to have to wait until Melophobic has been cleared to use it more effectively. I'm leaning toward a reanimated rabbit this time as well. Starting with the stew pot's obviously going to make me feel a little more inclined to go that route. Oh, I should have saved money on bread there. I just realized we had the extra one, damn. Yeah, let's not overthink it. Rabbit's always a good choice.
A little company for the long ride ahead.
Let's find out who our rabbit's going to be. Very last call for the pick me, if you'd like to be chosen for our stagecoach and pet name in just a moment here. Is there anything else I'm forgetting to buy? I feel like I have too many relics, but I know they're going to go away pretty quick here. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to buy that. I thought that was another whiskey flask. I guess there's only one of those now. Oh, well. Yeah, hold off on this until we can make better use of it. Go ahead and feed these guys. And I might as well slap these on, too. Is Orbiter class worth it here, actually? It might be. Could get rid of Melophobic that way, and we don't lose as much HP, although I guess... No, we should save this. I feel like I'm going to be a lot happier that I'll have it later. Okay, mastery time.
Listen, practice, improve.
A lot of really interesting options this time around. I don't think Absolution's necessarily worth it early. Beast Bile could be pretty strong to upgrade first. Bolster's always good. The heal from her doesn't seem nearly as necessary right now. Mace Bash and Hand of Light's certainly going to be things we want to consider in the future. I suppose Highway Robbery might be worthwhile, actually. We are going to be wanting to use that a lot. Yeah, let's make some safety plays early. Always feels pretty nice. Yep, Bastard's Beacon, Chapter 4. Can't stop, won't stop. Closing in on that filled vitrine, man. It's looking pretty good. Check that box last time and looking to check this one this time. And let's find out who's coming along in the stagecoach today. It is Narcoleptic Baer. I don't know how I feel about Narcoleptic Baer being at the wheel of the coach, but hopefully it doesn't backfire.
Welcome back.
And Captain Pinbacker. Be our reanimated rabbit for the day. Welcome on in. And pancakes and games. Same to you. Thank you for the 13. A few more bear hugs, please, if you don't mind, y'all. Thank you very much. And a couple of bear cheese, apparently. Right, yeah, I do need to move that man-at-arms. I also need to reconsider a couple of skills here. I do think Hold the Line is worth keeping still. I guess he's really not going to be the one to solve our range damage issues, is he? Really, it's the matter of this guy not being able to reach the back ranks that's becoming pretty concerning to me right now. I really thought he'd be able to do that. I don't want to change paths on him, though. I don't want to commit to this. I want to see how it goes. We'll just try to make it work. We've dealt with the absence of backline targeting before. We'll do it again. Right. First region. Off to the fetter. Bonus resistance encounters. Gotta be careful. Odds of taking on a harvest child in here are slim to none. I don't have nearly enough help for that at this stage.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Familiar desk to start off with this time. An assistance encounter. Let's take a look here. We have to avoid the hoarder, so we're not going to be going to that left side. Suppose we just go ahead and hug the right for the most part. Now, if y'all could just do me a favor today. Been a whole heck of a lot of disagreement lately in the posses.
You must be strong enough to
You
show
do real well
than
here
your share of the burden.
to show me an early consensus from the three of you. All right. All right. We'll see how that goes, I guess. Possibly you two could boost the relationship at least. Okay, let's start small. That's on me. I'm setting an unrealistically high bar. How about we get one pretty good relationship? Let's even shoot for Vestal Highwayman. How about that? Honeypot and Cerulean. They'll be best buds by the time this whole region is kaput. If we can just get that. I think that might have actually even just been the relationship we boosted. It wasn't, but I'm going to pretend it was. Oh, thank you very much for getting the gamma going as well.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Well, definitely not helped me out so far. Creature den.
Push forward. Lamentably, there is no other choice.
Might be worthwhile here. That could very well be like one of the 2 fights that we take in this entire region. I could get rid of Mellophobic with the hospital right now. I am pretty inclined to do that, actually. Okay. Is this Beast Bile start even all that good? Or should I consider... No, I think it is, because then I want to backlash after I do this.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I think that's kind of the play here, is just coat them all in blight initially so that his backlash is stronger on any given target. I should be able to rape shot this guy to death next round as well, assuming we get a decent shot of it. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should consider the command up front for the man-at-arms here, too. That could be pretty solid. So I guess the whole thing with him here in this path is to try to get that stand fast going as often as possible. That's not quite going to do it. Try to get that stand fast going as often as possible so you can get the max block tokens stacked up and get the additional benefits from his skills as a result. And that does really pair well, actually, with the Vestal that we brought along. Because we're more than happy to have her take a lot of the hits if it means that this guy gets to keep his block tokens available. So I think it's... Right, it is Hold the Line that does this. So if I want to get a quick stun here, that'd be a way to do it. That's actually a pretty good argument for keeping getting strategic withdrawal equipped as well. Comboing those two seems like it'd be pretty powerful here, actually. It's all starting to kind of come together. Let's see. So, yeah, you still don't want to do that. I think it is going to be withdrawal, actually. In fact, I think it might be withdrawal over Rampart. That makes a lot of sense.
A petty hindrance.
I'm starting to figure this out, I think. And there's probably quite a bit of combo utilization we have potentially here, too. I also think I should go ahead and upgrade that Absolution soon. Getting the effect to spread to every, or to the adjacent party members is going to be pretty outstanding.
Brightly for all the world to see.
OG Ounce of Prevention, anyone? Slowly, kinda, sorta making its way back into the game. Spread out across 3 different skills. That's how fucking good that skill originally was. And to divide its power like the fucking pieces of Exodia. What do you got for me? Oh, so much for the agreement, huh? Thanks.
An unexpected find.
Thank you for your jolly cooperation. Well, at least the food is covered. Okay. I think I am going to hit this hospital instead. Does mean we're unlikely to get a lot of
The lost souls
really anything
of a
out of this
dying
region.
World, empty of hope and humanity.
Actually, yeah, I'm starting to realize maybe we should try to spend a little bit more time getting some
Press on.
additional resources here. It does feel good to get through the region, but it doesn't feel very good to get through the region without anything. Especially if we don't have the relics to even remove Melophobic at the hospital. I don't think that's worth it at all. Hell, even if we do get the relics for it, yeah, I'm starting to think that's definitely not the play. And I think I value the mastery points a little bit more than bonus relics from the cache, too. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the route we go. Let me get some retribution down for a minute.
Welcome back.
Rawr music! Twitch baby, 9 months for Prime, welcome back. Thank you for the bear hugs for him, appreciate the support. What was your verdict on Civ 7? Gonna check out the stream tonight. It was very fun to play with friends. I think it's very similar to a lot of other Civ releases in that you may be better off waiting for like a year or two before picking up the newest iteration. There's some cool new systems, and it's going to be good still if you get it now. Like but the thing is, like, we didn't get to this point in our playthrough, but I hear from my friends that it's literally unfinished. Like, there are entire... Well, it's not... It's like the entire end game, as far as I understand it, just doesn't exist. Which is insane to me. Like, your Civ, just finish it. Who is Sid Meier himself making the call from on high? Say we need to put this out February 2025 or no deal. I'm sure it's just some shareholder bullshit, but like, just finish it. Finish the damn game. Don't put it out if it's not done.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Yeah, if you're thinking about getting it now, I'd probably wait for a bit. Our lack of direct targeted healing now is kind of concerning, too. Definitely don't mind that Greater Hail Draft. That's a pretty big pickup. I think it's probably better on Highwayman here, though. Solid options for him. I definitely want to upgrade that strategic withdrawal soon. I have a feeling he's going to end up on death's door a couple times.
Ate the rotten flesh of their animals. Then, still hungry, they turned upon themselves.
Yeah, you have to upgrade Absolution for it to work on himself. But again, thankfully that does also mean that he was able to do it for his teammates as well. Game development has gone down the crapper, in my opinion. I haven't kept, like, in the loop nearly as much as I used to back in, like, the Roundtable podcast days about the industry. I know crunch is still, like, the prevailing mentality.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I do think that there's at least been, like, a level of awareness raised for that to where hopefully it's no longer going to be just the accepted standard / expectation. Expected expectation. Name of my third album. Let's try this, I guess. Noise. I think I'm a lot better off these days not trying to keep my finger on the pulse of the gaming world. Gamers do like to be mad. I knew that when I was doing the show, but it's become even clearer to me in hindsight. Them folks really like... I say them folks, it's us folks. Us folks really like to have something to be upset about. Gamers liking being mad makes me mad. Which personally I enjoy. Oh, well there we go. Okay, that's... Glad you're in a good place with it. You keep getting blinded, bud. Oh, that's right. She's got that debuff on the Mother's Embrace, I think. You're up in the front goddamn rank now, huh? I guess this is why we have ministrations, isn't it? Although that's not that bad of a bleed. Are you saying we should boo any AAA studios for bad games? That's an interesting takeaway, given the sentences I've said. No. No, I'm saying... Well, nothing, really. In this instance, you know, often I feel like I should be saying something. I don't think I'm saying anything at all. I think I'm just kind of making casual observations. Although, if I don't hit my hot take quota... Oh my god.
The greatest
what the fuck?
test of all.
Since when does that do damage? Excuse me. When did that ever hit for 15, man? What the hell? Thank goodness, okay. That would have been devastating. Get him a little healing done, I guess.
Lenity, grace, small acts that drive back the darkness.
Regen does help a lot. There we go. Okay. We're back. Nope, never mind. What the fuck, dude? Got the goddamn taunt on him now. Huh.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Well, hey, at least they're in agreement again, kind of. I wonder if I can taunt somehow. Nope. Shit. Oh, I can do that. Although, unfortunately, it doesn't really solve the problem. That's good, at least. Up and at him, buddy.
Fight through the fatigue.
I can't form my own opinions, so I'm gonna need you to give me yours to have. No, that's the me. That's opposite. I'm the streamer. You're supposed to spoon feed me every opinion I have. And then you make jokes in the chat about the conversation topics, and then I read them aloud without attribution. And then everyone thinks I made the funny comment. That's the deal we have. It's in the TOS. Stop hitting him with everything, you fucking monster! I guess he's gonna die, man. Like, could you knock it off? If we get another regen, we tick up enough to where he doesn't die. So we hit him with the Divine Comfort here, and I think he's okay. There we go. Can't pass turn heal, though. Can you target the back rank?
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Yes. Okay. So, I guess we just gotta clear these weakened tokens. I mean, I should Meltdown, I think. Well, no, let's see if we can avoid it. Do our best to. We got the taunt up in rank 3 now. I mean, I actually could hold the line for a stun. That's pretty helpful, okay. You're kidding. Jesus Christ, dude. The turn order here has been absurd. I really think I should continue to try to stop the Meltdown here. So let's do it. Oh, and we can transform back down. Okay. I don't want to move him back. What an absolute pain in my butt. Oh, how did I get rid of my...
Agony by accumulation.
Oh, I might have just killed my highwayman by not healing him there, though. Please don't have first action, buddy. I really appreciate that. I didn't like the way that went at all.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
I'd go so far as to say that went poorly. I do like having this on him now, though. Well, then. Jesus Christ. Probably going to go to the cache now.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
I did at least get a mastery point out of that. Ooh, medicinal herbs are really good. We'll get that on the speediest of us, which I guess is going to be him. More stew, hooray!
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
And yet again, complete refusal to agree on anything. Wouldn't have it any other way, guys. Oh, cool. If we go that way, it's a repair battle now. Yay. Fucking yay. You guys, good. Awesome. Guess I'm going over here now. Having a great time. Hi, Warlord. Thank God. Bear, someone asked for tips against the Collector. Do you have some? I did miss that earlier. I meant to circle back on that. Thank you. No, I don't. I'm kidding. I do. You wouldn't think
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
that it would be ideal to leave the spawns alive, but I genuinely think it is. Because if you spend too much time trying to, like, keep the Highwayman and Vestal dead, you're never going to be able to deal any damage to the Collector itself. So I think you're often best off just trying to mitigate the damage output of those two as much as possible. Which can be done with things like Stand Fast, for example. If you get a whole bunch of block tokens going, it can be very effective. dodge is very good at dealing with them as well, obviously. And then anything like Abyssal Artillery or Grape Shot Blast, things that are able to target the 3rd and 4th rank with some decent damage, I think is a good approach, because it's not the worst to kill one of them. In fact, that's usually ideal. But you don't typically want to go beyond that.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Weirdly enough, we have the Collector Squad right now. We do, don't we? That is kind of funny. Head on back up front, bud. Let's actually get rid of this thing. Oh yeah, that's a range skill, right? I didn't even think about that. Can hit that without the bleed retaliation. That's nice. Hey, Luz. Missed a pretty dramatic fight just now, but other than that, things have been pretty routine. Getting a lot lower than I'd like in a lot of this combat. Sort of making me think I need to prioritize some more healing items. Maybe even try to get a little bit more defense going on this guy, although he is doing pretty well with that. Does that mean this group is going to run into the Collector? Not only does it guarantee that, it also guarantees that I will not approach that fight at all in the way that I explained as ideal. That we will, in fact, do the exact opposite. And just continuously kill the mobs. Miranda! Thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back in. Appreciate the bear hugs for him. Thanks for showing the love pile. Thank you for the resub. Haven't done a single highway robbery so far. That's been pretty disappointing. I would like to try to help him out a little bit up there, but I don't know if there's really a way for us to do that. Yeah, obviously our direct damage output is leaving a lot to be desired with this group.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Very grateful I did take the bolster upgrade early, because that's clearly been necessary so far. Regen again this time. I really want to try to upgrade Hand of Light as well, so we can get some additional block going on the Man-at-Arms from that. Yet another pip for those guys. That's looking pretty good, at least. I suppose it might be worth keeping Crush on the Man-at-Arms here as well, given how often he's getting opportunities to hit combo targets. I think the Manacles is going to be applying that consistently enough to consider it.
Find.
No mastery point that time either, sadly. Farming pips, though. Yeah, can't be mad about that, huh? Yeah, let me go ahead and throw the Crush on here for a little bit, since we're doing, like, no retribution at all either. Not really sure what this group is good at. Direct damage is low, range potential is low. I guess your group healing is really good.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
No, honestly, that's a pretty fair analysis. Gun to my head, I couldn't really give you a good answer. MargeSimpson.jpg. I just think they're neat. Just thought it would be fun. Yo, Ghosts. Raiders. Yeah, this is already obviously pretty concerning, though. Oh, I totally spaced actually swapping their positions as well, because that would have been very helpful here to get us a regen going early.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Let's see if I can go ahead and clear a dodge on him right away, and then I think Beast Pile still makes sense. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't reading it at all like that, Walker, no worries. You do just genuinely have a good point of, like, yeah, there's not really a strength to this team at all. Which I don't feel good about, don't get me wrong. Like, I know I'm kind of playing it off. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough. I need to upgrade take aim soon on this group too, actually.
Conclusion.
The direct damage output upgrades will
Measure
play a
out your
pretty large role.
and apply it judiciously.
We're gonna need to kill these guys first, I guess, but honestly, probably should just kill the spider. He can definitely make things nasty. And of course, immediately now, I'm kind of regretting not having our taunt available in the man-at-arms, even though I guess he wouldn't be a lot better off with it. Dodge there, unfortunately. That stun's been getting a lot of value, though. That's for damn sure. Let me go ahead and regen until we can do ministrations again, I guess. Alright, big shots here, buddy. That ain't it, but wasn't in at least. No crush combo heal this time either. I guess we can just hit him with a withdrawal. Although I think I'd rather keep her in the second rank for now, so let's just go ahead and take out a Spooter real quick. No dodges for old Baer, dude. Nice regen off that at least, though. Still got a blind on her, unfortunately. I do think she's better off in the ministrations this turn anyway. Vestal Virginia! Speaking of the Vestal. Welcome back in, Virginia. Thank you very much. Please do get him some more Baer hugs. There's a nice crit. Good shit. That'll help. No necrophagia either. Nice. Please do show him the love with the Baer hugs pile if you don't mind. Thank you for the Bezos bucks.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
And on back with you, buddy. I can go back to this, right? Yeah, that's fine. There's no use limit, just the cooldown there.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
I'd love to give you some Tommy love, Mike. I've yet to reset our Tommy cam, unfortunately. Just pure laziness to blame on that front. Ever since I made the swap to the new cam here, I've yet to get that one reinstalled. Here, I'll do you one better, I guess, though. Instead of providing you excuses, I'll provide you results. Boom. 4K Tommy, how about that? That's what everybody needs more of. That's what you need in your life, right? Is just this representing me. Hi, I'm Baer. Welcome to my broadcast. Today I'm playing some Darkest Dungeon 2. Enjoy! That's where it's at. Foresight's pretty high. Doing fine there. Highway robbery time to shine, buddy. Yoink me some dodge plus. And I really hope Ministrations is off cooldown again. Boy, the bleed and the blight from that is pretty nasty. I think I might need to transform here. Transforming does still stress out the party, yeah. See if we can start getting into some decent damage up front. Out of position for Ministrations is a big yikes. Oh, that's concerning. He's more than likely just going to have to pass turn heal here. Yeah, I don't think he has a choice. Hopefully Ministrations and a bolster next round. They are really going after him now, Jesus. Let's see. Oh, we have herbs, right. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Extremely good. Okay. I think we go ahead and clear his dodge plus like that, and then get another rake going up front. That's clearly going to need to be some DOT removal on her. That is looking really nasty. Just debuff after debuff, dot after dot. Good fucking God, man. Just the level of focus they display sometimes is unreal. I don't know if I can do ministrations here. They're just going to kill her if I do that.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
It's been really consistent focus so far from the enemy teams, which is not at all something that is necessary when you're playing with the Bastard's Beacon game. I don't know if you know that about you, but it's already enough without doing this. So that's plenty. Go ahead and please stop. God, please stop. Please stop. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, let's see. We got the double block again. We can stun this one. She's not gonna like it, but she can get over it. Oh, I hate that. I thought you guys were done with your actions for sure. Thought you were definitely finished. Jesus, this is getting insane. I certainly don't want to have him have a meltdown either. Oh, I could transform down for Absolution and maybe save her. Regen's very helpful there too, at least. Fucking stop! Pure nightmare shit. Still just like very slowly whittling down the back ranks here too. This is ridiculous. Oh man. Hey, there we go. A target on the full HP guy. Let's see. This still does make the most sense. Okay. There. I was really hoping that moving forward would at least maybe persuade them a little bit. This certainly helps.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
My God. This is unbelievable. She's dead, dude. There's nothing I can do. I better just accept it. Not now, Moobot. Read the fucking room, buddy. I hate it. It does at least buy us a little time. Absolution's on cooldown. This really doesn't seem smart either, but she's probably just dead anyway, so... whatever. Wow, very fortunate. Okay. Take that. Take that quite happily. Need to find a way to apply some combo. Or no, he's got strategic withdrawal, but it's not upgraded, right? So that's not going to heal. Like administrations again. Get rid of the little bit of blight up front. Does actually seem kind of good. I feel like she might need to have her direct heal equipped. I think I could probably give up Consecration for that, especially how often I've been shuffling. I feel like that's probably for the best. I think I need to move forward again, too. And that does give us our crush target. It's a heal for 7. He does have all of his defensive tokens already, so... And there's no taunt available here either. Which I am really regretting, it turns out. I appreciate them not both targeting the Vestal, at least. Svowo! 3 months on the pile, welcome back. A few more bear hugs for him, please. Welcome back in, appreciate it. We definitely need to get numbers now. Even if that means another corpse is eaten. She's really gonna have to take another one, huh? Man, that's rough. That is really rough. There ain't a goddamn thing I can do about it. At least keep her from getting targeted a little bit more, I guess. Fucking hell. I don't want to move you back either. Hey, Marsami. Okay, yeah. I mean, at this point, if she survives, it'll be a damn miracle, so... Let's not have any kind of grandiose expectations here. Absolution use limit exceeded, huh? Holy shit. Wow.
A master stroke.
I guess maybe now we're crossing our fingers that we don't lose 2. Doesn't feel very likely. Wow, that's miraculous. Okay. Sadly, the regen still isn't enough. Yeah, this is... Just feeling like a colossal fuck-up on my end at this point. Turns out the comp really wasn't all that strong after all. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of solutions for you up here either, do I? I guess we'll hit this. This is looking real fucking grim. I cannot believe they're still alive. It's kind of crazy. I still have nothing I can do for you. This seems insane. I guess we just try for resolution. Just fuck it, man. Go all in. Yeah.
Sacrifice bestows an uncertain absolution.
Oh, I haven't seen the Abomination on Death's Door yet either. Look at this.
This one is inches from death. Is there nothing you can do?
I'm trying, man. There's literally nothing I could do, dude.
Lethality writ large.
This one fucking worm's gonna ruin our whole damn day. It would be funny if they could do the necrophage on our corpses. I say that, but I would not like it at all. Oh, still alive, but still on death's door, too. And give myself a little regen back, I guess, and also get back to that 4th rank again. That's nice, at least. Yeah, I'll take aim here. Still a little worried up front, obviously. Getting our block tokens back, though. I think I should probably take this, actually, yeah. Just to play it safe. He's back! Oh my goodness. Sticking around is our boy. Oh man, I think we did get it after all. Holy fuck.
Messy, but effective.
You and I have different definitions of effective, Wayne, but that is an ideal outcome from a creature den at the very least. Also gets rid of the Hemic Rod on the Highwayman, so that's nice. I feel like I'm cursed every time I get in, you die. Well, hey, at least you didn't die, Corin. Silver lining. I was literally about to say at least we're through with the region, too. What a funny joke I've played on myself. God damn it. Trip's still young, yeah, I mean... May just be a precursor here. Nah, I think the majority of the skill changes were coming out of the Vestal. I don't know if there's really much else we need to worry about here. We're going to be yoinking these block tokens. Try to bolster our way into a prevented meltdown here, too. Bleed resist is actually pretty strong. I'll do that for myself and then just transform immediately. So we just need all of the damage up here. Definitely want to pop one of those other bleed resist things on him just for the stress healing potential too. Okay, I was gonna say, if he bleeds from any of those, I'm gonna be very upset. That's like the one thing we got going for us right now. Hey, Yeti. That's ideal. Okay, yeah, you hit this. Start stacking up this damage. Thankfully, no worship to worry about this time. Let's see. I think I like this on him so that he can do another highway robbery before the Abomination's next action. And then maybe a double tap on this one to try to at least get early numbers here as best we can. Might as well top off the torchlight too, and then I think a stand fast makes a lot of sense. Most likely going to have to be into another bolster here too.
Darkness encroaches.
That's pretty fucked up. Probably gonna have to transform down. Do another stimulants here, but it honestly doesn't do a lot of good.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
That's fucked. That's...
His chains were...
Alright. Pick me is reset. No, you don't get to make me experience a meltdown after I hit exit to menu, game. You don't get to fucking do that. That's not cool. That's not acceptable. Brand new pick me. Apologies to those that fell.
Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
Run it back before I get too mad. Here we go.
A nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
Oh, we do get to do this now, at least. Something I've been meaning to do since we unlocked the guy. Is, remember how to do it, first of all.
Is to make it real once more.
We get some skins for the Abomination.
Permutations of an idea.
Oh, po' boy.
Iterations of a soul.
Po' boy sees a puppy outside. He's very upset about it.
Let them be properly attired for the apocalypse.
There we go. Alright, well, let's check our starting gear this time.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
That's certainly not bad.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Well, if I wasn't going to bring the runaway before... Goddamn. Although I guess that doesn't necessarily have to be a runaway trinket.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
I love this game. I love this game too. I just fucking hate it. I fucking hate it and it's the worst. It's my favorite game of all time. I recommend it to everybody. Don't ever play it.
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
I stand on that. How's Poe doing? He's a happy boy.
You regain yourself. I prepared a breakfast and an urgent appeal. My words fell on deaf ears. The food flung to the floor.
Me with XCOM 2. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
More than I could hope to provide.
Poe's a very happy boy. Pretty much every morning he waits at the foot of the bed for us to wake up.
Light. and welcome what help may come.
And then tries to, like, gently suggest that it might be breakfast time, and then if we don't respond to that, he gets a little more insistent with his suggestion by walking up and laying down on our chests. And then he gets his breakfast, and he's very excited about it. And then he comes back and he lays on your chest again until you let him outside. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. Once again, quirks kind of leaving a bit to be desired here. Might as well take this opportunity to use this other path, right? A savage beast who deals in and capitalizes on bleed at great personal cost. Go with his fiend skin here, too. Ooh, and it even changes the abomination itself, or the beast's color. I like that a lot.
Beaten and branded, this vagrant is more dangerous than he seems.
Hilariously both fisherfolk slayer and fearing here. So I'm guessing, yeah, it's all about the rake, which gains bleed on use. Maul is a big bleed skill, and then instinct will shuffle targets, reduces stress, and requires bleeding targets, but also deals a little bit of damage. Cool. Okay. Fuck it, dude. Full bleed team. Let's go crazy with it.
A murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
These two in the mix, and who would be a fitting fourth for this kind of squad? Highwayman has a little bit of bleed, but not like a super reliable amount. I guess I could go Anamnesis here. Although that would be fairly difficult. Yeah, that wouldn't really work very well. Yeah, it's kind of looking like it's just going to be a runaway anyway, which seems like a pretty good fit for this team.
Remains, save a burning will to survive.
I don't think the combo really has a lot of application on this squad, otherwise I would consider going the occultist here too. Berserker, sacrificing a little health for the bonus bleed. We'll get the if it bleeds equipped this time. Probably keep the adrenaline rush in the mix. No need for toe-to-toe here since we're keeping her in the second rank. And yeah, I think Howling End could work here too. Actually, I don't know. I think I'd rather have maybe Raucous Revelry or something. Actually, Bloodlust is going to work really well here, isn't it? This is a strong Bloodlust use case. I reroll the soft on her. Yeah, that's much better. There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, one more. What am I doing? I guess we could go Raucous. Definitely don't want toe-to-toe Iron Swan, Yop, or Bleed Out. So, yeah. Fuck it. Get your proper drip going. Let's go for the Soloist here. Swapping onto all your bleed skills. Probably go with the Encore there as well. And I think I want, well, I think Battle Ballad makes sense. Get the movement for these guys. And Hemphiliac might actually be kind of beneficial with a runaway in tow. And I want to go Survivor here just to play it a little bit safer, I think. And we'll go with the Firefly. That's going to be, I think, the Fire Starter again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good. Get the Survivor in the mix. I think we're all set. Looking good. Athros. Thank you for the 28 months with Prime. Welcome back in. Last call for the Pick Me if you want to be chosen for squad number 2, like Varenzi. Who's our second abomination for the day. Strelic, welcome on in. You're a Berserker Boudica. If I can figure out how to spell your name. Wither Y, rigged. Keeping our spirits up. Our Soloist Jester in rank 3. And last but not least is Erd. Or Caboose Erd. Ready to go. Okay. Let's try this out. Let's see how this one does. I can already tell it's going to be a lot better.
Onward. And let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
This one actually makes sense on paper. A lot less tanking.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
But that clearly was not really providing us a lot of value without anything else to complement it, so...
The bulwark of your denial.
Let's go in the complete
is
opposite
giving way.
direction. And see, the game is clearly encouraging me in this behavior by providing me with one of the easiest possible first combat options. This is a way to go, Baer. You made the right choice play on the game's part. I do very much like that these not only do not move him here, but also can target the back rank now. That's a lot better, too. This bomb path kind of requires him to be transformed all the time. Yeah, and you know, I think we've actually got a pretty damn good team for that as far as stress healing goes, too. Especially if we do indeed keep the Raucous Revelry around. We should have a lot of ways to address that for the whole squad.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Oh, I should have Absolution equipped, though. I don't know why I don't have that in the mix.
Straightforward and effective.
Almost always good to have. Ooh, hold up. What's that? I think that might be a runaway trinket.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Holy fuck! Okay, so... the runaway with an upgraded Firefly now would have a chance to apply 10 burn. What on earth? Well, that's a better start, isn't it? Hooray! That builds the spirits a bit. That almost makes up for forcing me to view that meltdown before I exited the menu. Almost. We're getting there.
The roaring hearth does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Pile of ash as well gives us a dodge plus chance when moving. Not that great. I think I would like to take an early general here, actually.
Blood and rain, resignation, and death. This land is truly barren.
In fact, I strongly feel this team could kinda kick the general's ass. Especially if I pick up some Lidseed Oil Flask here. Shroud Almanac as well is interesting. Got some Gnarly Knuckles this time. Okay, okay. Gnarly Knuckles would be really nice on this Hellion too, actually. Let's do it. Okay. Need a little food here. I will pick these up. And let's see, we got the road gear this time.
Mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
I always forget what the road gear one is, and that's because it's slime. So I don't really care. This will give us the stagecoach repairs when using cat food. What could help us with the general fight immediately? I think Orphan Wolf Cub would be nice for that. Although I would have to have some luxury gear, I guess, which I could technically get the chandelier, I guess, but that does feel like a waste of baubles. Don't get it twisted, this is just the game buttering you up to make the loss more heartbreaking. You'd think I'd be used to that expectation by now. Nope.
A little company for the long ride ahead.
Oops, I bought the Shambler spawn. Oh, shucks. Oh, darn it.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
How did that happen again? Oh, well. Oh, sweet. We got robust again. Pick me is still open as well if you want to be chosen real quick here. Give me the whiskey, give me the whiskey, give me the pipe weed. And we have possibly... we do have Toxic Ichor, I guess. That would, in fact, be really good for the boss fight, too. Let's take those. And one Thunderclap Grenade. Just in case. Just in case. Okay.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
I'm going to get extremely greedy here. And go for that big Firefly play. And then... We do actually need a little bit of help as far as ability to target the taproot. Especially if we have this Abomination transformed. Actually, yeah, this is starting to seem a little more concerning. This might not be as easy as I wanted it to be. I'll probably have to swap Hellion to the front rank for that so we can Iron Swan reliably. But I suppose the play is more so going to be like try to pile on the burn quickly enough to not require a massive amount of root clears, I guess. Or at least to allow for the linseed flasks to essentially fill that role for us on their own. I really want to try to upgrade his skills early. I feel like that would be a really good idea, and I feel like Maul would be the way to go. And just do that over and over, basically. Because if we could just, like, Maul and burn, and then have Hellion Iron Swan and use our combat items for the most part to clear the roots, and then also have the Jesters on stress heals to keep the Abomination in check. That would be really good, too. I like that play, Troy. I just don't know if it necessarily requires that we upgrade Encore to be able to get the early double burn there. I think we could just go ahead and do that. And then we don't necessarily need to waste the mastery point on upgrading that right now. I do really like the Maul play. I think I've sold myself on that. Oh, you're just saying in general, just use it. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it's a good idea. Okay, get this on you. Probably don't worry too much about the... Oh, we have fisherman's nets, too. Nice. I didn't even realize that. Okay, that makes things a lot better. That may be the difference maker we needed, actually. Okay. Nothing left with the baubles here, right? I don't think so. Looking good, looking good. Let's do it, man. We may not fight the general here. I may think better of it, but if we do end up going that route, I feel like we've got at least pretty damn good odds, but we'll see how we handle the early combat too, I guess. I just love how the cat food is a battle item.
War. Rewards.
Like timeout, sorry, Mr. Cultist, I need to feed the cat. I also like that a lot. No further comment, just big fan. That's a late Lair, dude. That might be enough to convince me. Let the watchtower for the speed boost as well. Bastard's Beacon this time, President. Still trying to knock these out to complete the vitrine. And they are a bastard. Living up to their damn namesake. I did fail to do the pet and stagecoach name, didn't I? Yeah, I gotta draw those real quick. Last call for that one if you want to get in. Pick me still open here. Oh, nice. Got an oasis out of that.
Onward, while there is still time.
I can keep my block tokens, too, actually. Get up to 3 loathing going through this center path. That looks really good. Okay. Maybe we're onto something here. Maybe I could believe. Imperator Philly believes. Or at least I hope they do. As they are our stagecoach for the run. And Vestal, Virginia will act as our Shambler spawn. Which, I don't know how good to feel about that. Given we just got a Vestal murdered. Can I not change this name when I'm on this menu? I could have sworn I could have done that. Maybe that is just stagecoach in this menu. Oh well. We'll get it in the next in, I guess. Alright, team. First proper test. Let's see how you fare. I like your chances. Just gotta remind myself not to use any of those precious combat items right now. Missing on all 3 attempted DOTs to start doesn't feel good, but at least they didn't get theirs either. he says right before they get theirs. Alright, well, again, we are almost certainly just going to be transforming every time here, so let's just get it started now. Look at that big blue boy. Gorgeous. Alright, come on now. Wait a second. She's a survivor. That's what it is. God damn it. I might have to change her to a runaway, man. Or, sorry, change this runaway to a runaway. I might have to change her to an orphan. Because the amount of burn potential that she has right now is not worth having. The survivor benefits. I think we need to go all in on her potential damage. Make her go. My stress is already getting up a little higher than I'd like. I had to hit him with a Jester heal. Maybe Arsonist. Orphan would be more burn overall, right? I suppose Arsonist would be a higher burn piercing chance, right?
All the difference.
Weigh our options. And I do got to remember before we get into the possible general fight here that I'm wanting to swap the Hellion skills as well. Well, here's our first cauterize use case. And also, I guess, for now, why I'm glad to have the Survivor available.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Free pips, too. Thanks, pal. So, situations like this, I guess, we are going to be struggling a lot. But they also should have a pretty easy time clearing corpses, not to mention I can still hit this guy with the big burn, potentially, too. He's resisted all 3 so far, though. Yeah, that immediately makes me think. Well, first of all, unfortunately, it makes me think that our odds of beating the General have gone down quite a bit. But the General, if I remember right, does have very low burn resist, which makes a lot of sense, so maybe it'll be okay. Sadly, the stress really piling up everywhere here.
There is comfort in company.
Not feeling fantastic. His burn resist really isn't even that high. I'm shocked that he managed to resist every last one of those.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Well, that went really bad. Would have been a lot better with a more burny lady in the back, but what are you gonna do? Whine about it constantly? Oh, is that so? Is that your whole plan for the day? All right. Let us know how that goes. Thank you. Hey, at least they're agreeing on stuff. I'll take that. Saving these anyway, so let's just equip that stuff for now. I do want to hit the Oblivion's Ingress. Let's head over here. Oh, right, thank you. Well, I don't necessarily want to do this yet, actually. I want to swap the Hellion for the Iron Swan pre-general fight.
Oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain.
Prior to that, we're still trying to make her a little more bleed-centric. Practice waffle. That's what my first run was today. That was my practice waffle run. Now I'm making my real waffle. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome back in. Appreciate the bear hugs for him. More agreement. Oh my god, with a buff? Okay. Now we're talking, dude. Alright. Hopefully their bleed resist is a little kinder here.
A breakthrough.
Oh, wait a goddamn second. I forgot they changed this, dude. No wonder there's no bleed being applied. Look what they've done to my boy. This is supposed to be a bleed-focused character. Why did they change Harvest? It was so good already. God damn it. All right. I guess we're going solo targets. Oh, and the blind back here, too. Come on now. Come on. Give us a big burn. Give us a big burn. There we go. And you're gonna go down. There's the big burn, dude. That's what we're looking for. Good lord. 12 per. I don't think I even needed the if it bleeds. Alright, let's go for another one. Although the smoke screen is
measured and steady.
Most likely actually the better option right now. I'm gonna try to negate the big damage up front a little bit. I think I can handle it without this, actually. Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep him untransformed for a bit. Keep our stress a little lower. She should be fine. Might need an adrenaline rush here. Not too bad, though. Could go for a stress heal. I think I'd rather start some more bleeds, though. This is tank and finale path. Yeah, which just kind of makes the explanation of it a lie.
Can make all the difference.
Oh, no, it doesn't. That's actually very accurate now. This used to say something different, I swear. I swear it used to make more sense to go bleed-oriented. They keep changing things on me, man. I only want to have to learn something once.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Big bleed. That'll do, that'll do. Keep it up. Oh, right, yeah, the knockback on that. I should be doing that more. Love the jester animations in this game so much. Same. They are extremely good. Those little twirls are absolutely delightful. Well, she's having a bad time. Sweet. Let's go for that. It may make sense to have if it bleeds on every now and then. Although I'm starting to consider this as a character that has 7 equipable skills, apparently, in my brain now. Although I could absolutely get rid of Revelry and probably even Wicked Hack right now. Probably even Bloodlust, actually. Yeah, it is pretty versatile, it turns out. Yeah, I thought I would use Bloodlust here, but yet again, as a skill that requires more than one turn to be effective, I can't seem to bring myself to find any value in it. Okay, slicing off. Well, that went pretty damn well. That was a much better performance. Oh, and I also keep forgetting to equip the Absolution on my Abomination right now. Let me do that immediately.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Ooh. +1 crit chance when moving. So this one is very good for the Moribund path, I want to say. I think that one moved around a lot, right? Sadly, the Dark Impulse is going to do very little for us, given that we've got the Shambler spun along this time.
The loathing whispers.
Might as well slap this on here, though. Oh, Unchained. That makes sense, actually, you know, that I think about it. Okay, Swapperino. Might as well keep the move resist on there, I guess. That is pretty solid.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Okay. Still...
Lost and desperate. They need your help.
Still absolutely keeping the consideration of the general here. Not an expectation anymore, but a consideration. Perhaps to become a manifestation. If that makes sense in our equation. It doesn't lead to too much frustration. Like that. Ew. Okay, yeah, I think I need to change up her skills. It's becoming pretty clear to me that I should expect her to be in the second rank, or not the second rank, in the first rank every now and then. Let's see. I do still strongly feel that I should be going for these, despite the additional burn resist, but... god damn it, yeah. Okay, got one at least. Don't let them get too low, though. Make them get too low. There we go. Once more. Pretty strong targeting on their end. Oh, this is looking nasty, actually. Holy shit.
Dragged back from the brink.
Holy shit. Kind of ridiculous, guys. Ooh. Hey, okay, that's gonna help. Hopefully. Oh my god, 3 first actions on their end now. Pretty fortunate Nash target. That doesn't make things much better. Holy fuck, man. Cannot encore here either. Bleeding to death there, at least. Cannot target that, so... I guess the pass turn heal actually makes the most sense.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Insane focus from the enemy squads all day. It's been extremely difficult for us to deal with. I think I go ahead and do this here just to be a little safer. 2 to 3, not quite gonna do it. Let's transform now. We have the guard up, so I think a rake makes a lot of sense. Alright, he's down. That's ideal targeting, at least. Probably need to just kill you.
The work continues.
And we can absolutely transform down at that point. Okay. Man! Not at all making things easy today. Earning our friggin' stripes here.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Let's take a look at these Hellion skills when we manage to finish this guy off. A little more Absolution will help him out. Much more straightforward path for him this time, at least. Not to overthink things too much. Don't like him resisting the bleed, too, though, man. Although I guess I am also realizing I don't necessarily have that specialization going on either.
Though unpleasant in the extreme.
Yikes.
This work is noble and necessary.
Not great loot there either. Let's swap over to the Bleed Out, the Iron Swan. I'm even going to go toe-to-toe here. I think it might be a good idea. I think we're going to need some taunt at some point.
Spirit by some existential shock. The poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
I think our coach is in... Okay, not quite. I was going to say nearly in optimal condition here. We'll go ahead and make this trade. It seems worth. Alright, and then I believe 2 more nodes.
Problem, is it not?
We could very easily clear out the loathing this way, too, of course. Ah, that's a bold way of phrasing that, isn't it? Very easily clear the loathing by killing the general really quickly.
Festers.
Shouldn't be a problem at all.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
Shamble, shamble away. I don't know if their interactions are affected by his position, but something's telling me that this guy doesn't get the volley if he's not in front of the drummer. Either way, I would absolutely love to murder him very quickly. I also think we can absolutely get away with some transformations here. Might have to use the spring water, but that's what it's here for, I guess. Alright, we're gonna need you to stop doing that immediately. Please and thank you. Go ahead and hit her a little bit. And let's make sure we stay on top of this. Get a pip while we're at it. Okay, yeah, he is much less concerning in this kind of position, thankfully. And it's basically dead already, so let's not worry about it too much. Definitely going to want to upgrade the smoke screen. The next in. Let me go ahead and hit you with this, I guess. Keep these guys up. Hopefully land some bleeds here. Might have to get the Raucous Revelry here, actually. I think that seems like... Oh, I swapped it off. Son of a bitch. Well, we get the guaranteed big bleed there, at least. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Missing a whole bunch of bleeds on him.
And now,
Oh.
the greatest test of all.
Weirdly unhelpful that he wasn't bled there. 4 to 7. 6 to 8 with the bleed is not quite going to do it. Gonna have to get lucky. That makes sense. Alright, we could afford a little hit there, I think. Suppose that wasn't really worth it in the long run, although that did at least bring them both down to death's door, so that should help a bit. And neither of those moves is going to help that much either, is it? But might as well clear his guard, I guess. I can at least pass turn heal to keep himself alive.
A foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
I was going to say, I don't think they can actually target him with these attacks, but they are going to be able to do quite a bit to the Hellion. Ouch! Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. And then he's gonna do his little explodey thing. Although we might actually be able to... Oh, nope, never mind, he got the guard. That's gonna be tough to get through. Dead to the DOT here. I guess I just want to heal up from this, so... Take that. I should stress heal in the expectation that he's more than likely gonna get us with the death rattle here. We're alright. Yeah, that's not that bad. Oh, that's not bad either. Calibrating sensor, which I'm pretty sure somebody's got lower than 2 speed.
The loathing whispers.
No, they do not. But that is a fine option for her anyway. Boy, Lair's starting to feel a lot worse. We don't have our big road healing here either. I want to get more relics. I think we still go this way. I do kind of feel like it might be worth it to try, even though our odds are not great.
The loathing festers.
I'm hoping maybe we can use the 2 battles preceding to heal up a little.
Beware what awaits you inside.
Kind of wishful thinking on my part again. Oh, I think I meant to swap the Hellion position too. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, well. We got our stuff equipped. I don't think we need to go Revelry here. I think the stress healing should be fine without it. Might just have to take a couple of meltdowns. We'll see. I have very little belief in the fact that we're actually going to do this.
A general and his loyal lumbering guard.
So let's just approach it with the mindset that we're not. We'll We'll just see what happens, I guess. Hey, that's one down at least, though. That's pretty solid. Nah, I think our Hellion skills are alright here. It's just I meant to move her to the front, which I
strength dwindles.
thankfully can just toe-to-toe to begin with, which is kind of helpful anyway. It might have even been her first choice of action no matter what, just to get the taunt going early.
Violence, and apply it judiciously.
That's a much more effective set of DOTs this time. That feels better. Should be able to knock out this dude nice and easy, too. I can do the stress heal here. Get another pip. That's awesome. This dude's dead. And another pip. Wow, nice. And then targeting on the Hellion here is ideal. We're actually kind of bringing this back. We're going to get the adrenaline rush on her now. Even get a crit off that. Terrific. We will Absolution by the end of this fight, most likely. Let's not sweat it too much yet. Ooh, the double burn lands on these two. Excellent. Okay. Nice bleed on this guy as well. Hopefully stress healed again next round, and hopefully keep the Hellion in decent shape, he said, jinxing her immediately. Okay, I like the cauterize there.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Still got the adrenaline rush, still stress healing. Not too bad. Yeah, I still don't necessarily need to do that. I don't think the knockback does a lot for us here either, but I might as well try. And see what that does. That's pretty good. At the very least, a weaken. It's still going to be very tough to bring her up into suitable HP range. Let's see here. She is going to at least get one more hit. I don't think there's really much else I can do, though. Crit self-heal? No? Alright. And can't stall for another stress heal there, so that'll have to do. I mean, through the first fight pretty clean, at least. Nothing else, we'll get a few more relics and baubles out of it. Holy fuck. That's much worse. Alright. Oh, man. We need these burns to land. I also probably shouldn't have targeted him first, I just realized. But I'm doing it. Here I go doing it. Here I go already maybe having killed this guy in accident. Yoink, you have all of the move resist, so that's not going to happen. So, fuck it. Let's just kill him. And most likely will result in a resurrect, but at least that'll mean that he doesn't have that anymore. Although I think he has to have 2 levels of benediction for that, right? So maybe not. Almost definitely want to just cauterize this right away. Although I really like smoke screen here too. In fact, yeah. Well, it's not the upgraded one, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. She is probably just going to adrenaline rush anyway, though, right? Yeah, let's do this. Even one blind is pretty damn good here. Everything but the kitchen sink so far today. Yeah, it's been pretty brutal. This is okay, I guess. What would I rather do? I could get a little damage on him, I suppose. Combo might do something as well. Might be able to get a bigger burn off back there. Stress heal again ready, but I think I'd rather try to get a little DOT going on this guy. Try being the operative word there. Miss it. Ooh. Not great. Alright, so that's why we got cauterized. More than likely we'll need an absolution to follow this up. Still try the bleed here, I think. And I'm 99% sure this guy can't actually bring this corpse back without 2 levels of benediction, so we should be fine. I was gonna say, if you could just go ahead and take 1 turn to not beat the hell out of me, I'd appreciate it. Gonna need that from you right now.
Small foundation of trust.
The faster we can get rid of your ass, the better. Don't necessarily want to trigger those. In fact, I think I'd rather maybe try to wait for that riposte to burn out. It's a perfectly valid approach. All right, yeah, you lose your move resist. I forgot about that. So he's hitting plenty hard without me giving him some bonus opportunities to do so. And this feels like a good opportunity to do this. Excellent. Okay. Down. Let's go Battle Ballad in the front rank.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I guess.
A master stroke.
Yeah, because we can cauterize that hopefully before she goes down. That works too. I think I am out of absolution, unfortunately. No, I got one more. Okay, I think that is worth it to do here. All right, so he is down to death's door off this, but it's the concern of him getting the buff off of death's door now that we got to be worried about. I think I have one more cauterize here, and we're probably going to need to do a toe-to-toe on her as well.
Generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Just to keep the attention off everybody else for a minute. Hopefully he gets on guard again. Nice. Although I think that restores death armor, sadly. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
Fight through the fatigue.
Okay, so we've got to smoke screen again here. He's he's harvestable. Although that is going to hurt a lot. And I'm not going to be able to cauterize that either. I have taunt up, though. Oh, I can cauterize. Cool. He also healed off that, too. Also, I don't have cauterized. God damn it. Alright, just burn through the damn armor here, dude. That's quite enough of that. That is quite enough of that, buddy. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm far too low. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's redoubt. Oh, and this is fun, even though it's not that guy. Fuck it, dude. Let's do it. Content!
Locked in a nightmare slumber, he is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
All for the content. Here we go.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh yeah, I'm cooked. That kind of start, yeah, I'm definitely cooked. Gotta remember to use these combat items basically exclusively to clear off the taproots as well. Still got 40 burn resist, huh? That's pretty unfortunate. And we transform immediately. And start mauling. Every one of those bleeds that lands is going to be critical, too. And unfortunately, safe assumption will be getting stressed the fuck out here. I had kind of anticipated us possibly needing to just accept that. Hey, Daniel.
Weakens and wanes.
Honestly, going very well so far with the DOT. You did indeed join at a very fun time. Yeah, hit it. Lots of good results out of that. Let me go ahead and do this too, actually. There we go, man. Oh my god, yeah, toxic
A
ichor.
slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
This is working pretty well so far. I don't want to cauterize if I can help it. But I might have to here. I also think I should stress heal this turn so I can keep him available with his primary skills. I think I should do this, and I might even need to adrenaline rush her this turn as well. He is ticking down a massive amount. Yeah, let's just do this again to clear the other route.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
I mean, another bleed out would go pretty crazy. Keep that massive bleed ticking down. But I feel like this has got to be the better play. It's just much safer. Especially with the potential for a meltdown still. Raucous Revelry would go pretty hard here too, actually. Another Linseed. Very close to time to transform down, but while we've got the Toxic Ichor in play, I should take advantage. Good Thunderclap here as well. Sure, let's do that. Does finally resist the bleed that time, but we might have enough already. Certainly should now.
Measured and steady.
Okay, and we are out. Or sorry, no more cauterizes available, so now we'll just go for this. Oh boy. Alright, that was what we expected. Let's maybe get a little lucky? A little luckier? Nope. Alright, that's fine. Should be able to heal themselves up easily enough. It's a lot of DOT. That was our only solution available, and it looks like it's working okay. Okay, so 23. We could use one more. Unfortunately, his bleed resist is back. We can hit him with the burn skill, though. It might be better here.
A simple kindness.
Yeah, she almost has to do the cauterize. I think I just bleed out again, actually. Yeah, still pretty high likelihood to hit this. And I think it's a damage race now. I don't think we worry about the tap roots anymore. We do want to transform down here, though, to stop his meltdown. And let's see. I guess I could hit the root with the manacles. We could stand to give ourselves one more round of cleared roots, I guess. Okay.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Right on the threshold there. I think we'll be okay. I think we're somehow doing this. That's not going to matter. We'll go ahead and top her off.
This road cannot be walked alone.
That's Death's Door. That's weirdly ideal. Okay. Taunt again. Well, goddamn, dude. Got it done. Maybe even avoid the meltdowns on these three? That'd be pretty sick. Let me get one more stress heal done for her. And she's got it. Now's the time for a stretch break, Moobot. That's right. Now you're getting it.
All. Put it to good use.
Now you're starting to figure things out.
The loathing abates.
All right then, man. That feels better. Now, real quick, let me go ahead and swap, I think, probably Iron Swan for Revelry for a bit. We'll get the Redoubt equipped on our Hellion now, which is quite good. And I think I'll throw the Calibrating Sensor on the Jester. We'll get the Imperfect Antidote on you, which is fun. Actually, Blistering Bugle's probably better on the Hellion, isn't it? Let's give the Gnarly Knuckles to this guy. And give Move Resist to nobody, because we actually have really good trinkets for everyone all of a sudden. Nice. Let's go, dude. Alright, I'm going to give myself a quick little extra stretch, too. 1 sec.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Oh, it sounds like they might let me heal. It sounds like they're giving me a chance. Let's take advantage. Come on, keep me meltdown free, dude. I would very much like that. I want to get the big burns going again, but I actually kind of feel like I should start smoke screening these guys. How's the burn chance look, though? 30 resist in the back. They really shouldn't be resisting. Come on, there we go. He's pretty much dead, and I think that's worthwhile.
But deadly all the same.
Alright, excellent. Avoiding the meltdown for now, at least. That's huge. Now I'm pretty sure I need to get my taunt up front again. Another one. Try it. That's more like it, man. That's what we were banking on last time we did this. And let's see here. You go ahead and yoink you up to the front. Probably hit you with the toe-to-toe next. Encourage you toward a speedier death. Lots of skills I'd like to upgrade in this next in. Very glad we managed to clear the lair so we can have a better opportunity for that. So glad someone made cookies.
This quickly.
Love it. Yeah, it'll work. Boy. It's weird that we live in the parallel universe
Can make all the difference.
where I somehow didn't die to that general fight, huh? Wonder what that other existence was like. Where the run had ended where we all expected it to the second time. I do prefer this reality, if I'm being real. Yeah, the prognosis here seems a little more optimistic. You rage quitting. No, we already did that today. That's how we got here. That was a necessary step to this reality, in fact. Yeah, I definitely gotta upgrade this toe-to-toe. This wind, it's killing me now. Gotta get rid of that shit. Let's blind this guy. I just came from there. Global warming is fixed. I'd say worth it so that I'm a little bit happier with my video game experience. I make that trade. Oh! Until the Hellion dies, and then I'm mad.
In the beyond.
Yep. Yep. Very angry. Pretty furious.
In life or in death. We are all prisoners here.
Yeah, sometimes a Vestal survives 6 straight death's door checks, and sometimes a Hellion just fucking collapses because she's tired. Oh, man, that sucks a bunch of assholes all together in a row. You line them up, and you pucker up, and you get to sucking. That's what this run is. That's what this whole day has been so far, is all that. Just a whole fucking bunch of that. Yeah, it turns out this was the darkest timeline, I guess. Well, fuck. It's not a good start. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm just describing your Friday evenings, right? I ain't yucking your yum, dog. I'm just describing what's happening here. I'm just observing and reporting. Fuck it, bro. Send it. See what happens. If I can kill this one,
A slow dissection.
maybe.
An unavoidable end.
Hell, I'm thinking we probably just need a resolute check at this point. Let me get you this, and then pop him back down a sec. Possible knockback here. Not that time. Okay, that is enough damage for the Death's Door hit, though. And you have got to stay alive. Oh my god, I got the stress off the gnarly knuckles miss. I didn't even think about it. I suppose that wasn't really that big of a deal, though. Ultimately, that's just a stress heal, I guess. And he's off death's door. Hey, readout kill. Fun. And absolution. Yeah, that works pretty well. I think that was a readout bonus action, too. Sick. That's a big bleed, dog. Thankfully, he can't actually kill him. So we do get the cauterize off here.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Oh, no, that wasn't your preference? I'm so sorry, Abom. Poor thing. Didn't get to have it your way in these fleeting moments. I get it. I did just show preference for my own entertainment over solving global warming, so who am I really to judge? Hey, Igloo. As long as we can do it, I guess. Might as well try. Let's see. Maybe I'm better off trying to yoink this guy forward. Or both. More readout damage, hooray. Probably gonna need another absolution there, although I guess I could do one more cauterize too. Yeah, I think I just gotta bleed this boy. It's so sad.
Measure out your violence.
Man.
And apply it judiciously.
Another bonus action here conveniently, but he's still having a pretty nasty time. I think our last cauterize as well.
In these times.
I think I really should be trying to focus her down a little bit more. I'm goofing up here, especially because he's just going to be shuffling back anyway. Yeah, it's really not doing much. Well, at least he's dead. Get a little healing down on the Jester there, too. I think at this point I just kind of have to roll the dice and try for the smoke screen there. Yep, okay. That's going to hurt a lot. I still might be able to knock her into the 3rd rank. Yikes. There's another meltdown. Okay. No resolutes today either, sheesh. And fragile, wow. That definitely sucks. Keep him alive with pass turn heal.
What is it then that gazes back so intently
We're gonna
from the abyss?
Plead with the game to allow at least 1 or 2 of these burns to land. That's not very cool at all. Don't like that one bit. Got the knockback, okay. Oh, what I wouldn't give for another cauterize. That ought to bring her... Nope, not quite. I hate you, 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 I hate you. Strong dislike. That went in the reverse direction I meant it to. I still got the job done. Shuffle target's not gonna help. Yeah, you know, it's not looking great. We do have the DOT there, at least. She can stealth up. He is still somehow alive, which means he can harvest himself back to this mortal coil. And we somehow have to thank our lucky stars that that skill works the way it does here. And at this point, I feel like this meltdown doesn't even matter. Well, soft would make me feel differently about that. Shit. I'm alive!
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work
Hey!
is noble and necessary.
That's pretty good. Especially with the Shambler spawn, that's a big find, actually. I just need to find a way to get the speed up now. And, you know, fix everything. That's a secondary thing. Somehow finished a region today. Can you believe it?
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Head in the sand, a bit of a bummer, though. Alright, well. We do have a lot of stuff. Where are we going?
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
I could be naked and afraid. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. These things really aren't helping us all that much. For 2 bonus mastery points through the Shroud. Peace and hope. That's the feeling I want anyway.
Timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Nice relationship boosting item there as well. Okay. Who are we bringing into the party, first of all? Let's figure that out. I'm fairly sure I want a Plague Doctor. I'm not even going to overthink it. I know I want a Plague Doctor. I need some healing help, man. Let's get the Pick Me reset real quick here as well, just to make sure we got a fresh face ready to rock. Pick Me in the chat if you'd like to be chosen for our replacement party member. Let's get these guys fed real quick. Go ahead and use this first. The extra disease resist for the slime mold.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
There we go. I mean, might as well. While we have the option. Pop the songbook. That's what you like to see. Okay. Some quick progress there. Very nice. Yo! Goddamn, dude. Back to neutral. Okay. Let me just hit these guys real quick. Gotta keep in mind to keep his speed below 2, or 2 or less, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and I gotta spend the relics to change the runaway path here, too.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
We're gonna want the Arsonist this time, I think, for the additional burn piercing. I think it's gonna be pretty critical. Get our smoke screen ready. Don't have to upgrade toe-to-toe anymore. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ah. That one. And then no incision. Okay. I think we're good there. What are the other things we need to master, though? I think I had to go ahead and do the Jester Stress Heal. I feel like that's been pretty critical. And then, what does the Harvest look like on upgrade? Buffs the Finale. I don't think I'm actually going to keep... Well, there's been a couple of times I've been very glad to have Harvest, so maybe I do keep it around for a bit. Slice off applying the Vulnerable would be really nice. And let's maybe go for Rake. Add the additional damage off the bleeds there. Backlash is knockback 2. Actually, the knockback and pull 2 upgrades on these guys are pretty damn strong. Also, a stun on a combo target is really good. Alright, cool. I feel like I might as well pop this Stimulating Poultice on somebody so I can take advantage of the Snap Judgment early and then maybe even find another one of those later on. Do I care about either of these Abomination trinkets? I don't think I do, so we'll get rid of those. Slap this on her. Go ahead and use that Stimulating Poultice now. Maybe find another one in here, actually. Don't have one. We do have this, though. Which I'll go ahead and use on these two right away. That's huge. Holy shit, dude. Did we just fix relationships? Oh, they got one more zero affinity. That's right. Yeah, I should probably do something about that.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
One last relationship to repair, but actually doing really well as far as that's concerned now, which is shocking. Okay. I think we gotta keep the rest. Not equipping any of that stuff.
As vital to survival as sharpened steel.
I guess that'll do it, man. Let's find out who's coming along as our plague doc here. That's gonna be Destin 1. We also need to do our Shambler spawn name, which is Vestal, Virginia, if I remember right. Good enough. Okay. Let's send it. We're going naked and afraid here, right? Gotta make sure we got everything unequipped first.
Reconfigure.
Yes, indeed.
Each challenge on its own terms.
Okay. I did change the runaway path. Yeah, I got the arses. We're good. We're good. So that's a negative. But we might have a positive out of the other one.
The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Let's go, dude. Okay. Noxious Blast and Manacles, a positive relationship coming out of that region is a fucking miracle. Quite happy with that.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
I will say the big issue with this party comp now is she is going to be a little less reliable. Actually, well, hold on a second. I guess you can be in rank 2 just fine, can't you? Yeah, you just can't do the inspiring tune from there. But what we could do is give you Fade to Black and Razor's Wit. Maybe even take off Harvest later again. But I think it makes a lot of sense to keep him in rank 2 for now. It's not ideal, but it should work okay. The stress healing is just going to be a lot harder to manage. I wonder if maybe I should consider a Surgeon Plague Doc instead. Might be the better move here. Yeah, we're lacking the tank now, obviously, but we do have a lot more damage output at least, so that should bode pretty well. Plus, we have a little bit more reliable healing here, too, with the Battlefield Medicine. Doesn't have to always be the Cauterize. Although, of course, the Cauterize is going to be pretty helpful still. Let's see. I think we need to start slicing. Especially while we get the upgraded version of that. It's absolutely transformation time. Hit him with a big old maul.
Malaise.
Nice.
Measured and steady.
Okay, let's make sure I fix you before it becomes too big of a problem here. As they immediately attempted to make it.
By accumulation.
Thank you for at least being a little more kind there.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Big bleed resists again, unfortunately, on that one. That's not going to hit, so let's at least give this a try. Although, actually, I need to be able to cauterize, so I shouldn't do that. Worth a shot, I guess. It does give us the calibrating sensor strength. Boy, that amount of heal is leaving a lot to be desired. They are determined to kill this fucker. And they're doing a damn fine job of it. Yep. Really going after him.
May yet arrest this collapse.
Fucking hell, man. Fully expected another shot. God, what a mess. What a mess. I gotta rake this? I think I maul this, actually, yeah. Hey, there we go. That's a big help, actually. That's gonna knock that one out easy. And that's gonna have to be a pass heal.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Yeah, I gotta hit this on one of these two. God, that's just so frustrating. So many negative hits when we're just trying to keep people alive, for fuck's sake, man.
Sadly, some casualties are to be expected.
Are they? Are they now? Is that so? It's a surprising development. It's gonna be fun to go through the rest of this entire region. I've been having a really swell day.
The smallest variable.
Up here,
can make all
right
the
now,
difference.
roses and sunshine, rainbows,
Calculation.
chocolate rivers I'm drinking out of. Just absolutely splendid. That was the first road battle before the first node. Jesus God in heaven. Get me the fuck out of here. The lone cause for optimism at this point is the fact that we have already acquired a trophy. Outside of that, this is unequivocally fucked. Which is also the name of one of my upcoming albums. Coincidentally. I could certainly use a whiskey barrel, buddy. Clasp knife certainly would have helped somebody. It does actually make a pretty big difference on him, I guess. Let's go the easy way.
The road ahead is washed out and strewn with rocks. Mind the wheels.
Why is he playing with 3 heroes? Wouldn't it be easier with 4? Is pretty funny. I'll give you that. A lot funnier if it's like an earnest question. Is he know something I don't?
Be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
in this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Our experience with Thrilling Tablet does honestly kind of lead me to believe that that might be possible.
Vermin hide by the roadside, waiting in ambush for unwary travelers.
And I'm still absolutely adamant about eventually wanting to, like, try to force that. To, like, get the ultimate Thrilling Tablet run going. Listen, Baer, there's a reason this difficulty is called the Buddy's Beacon, and that's because it's really easy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting into my head about it, man.
Their desperation can be eased.
Pretty clear at this point. This is baby stuff. You know, hence the 3 party members. Trying to give the game a chance. Samurai Duck! A few more bear hugs, please, for the 9 months with Prime. Welcome back.
Empty of hope and humanity.
Does Baer roll over to some bazaar instead of this game? Hate to see you getting so punished. I mean, it's pretty par for the course, to be fair. Certainly pretty used to it by now. We've also had plenty of runs that have gotten into these kind of situations that we've, by some miracle, managed to claw our way back from. So,
The enemy weakens and wanes.
you know, hold out hope for some kind of miracle play out here, right? Never know. Although I absolutely should have swapped the runaway skills in hindsight here. Well, we got at least one down.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
No stress healing anymore, though, which is going to be an issue with these guys. That grain makes a lot of sense.
Lethality writ large.
I'll take a stress heal off that, too. Nice. I think strength is doing a lot here, but still seems like a good option for him. I like the smoke screen a lot up there, too. I suppose you don't really need to be doing anything but cauterizing smoke screen, so as long as you're able to do that, we should be fine. More than likely another meltdown here, unfortunately. I think that might have been a trinket she had. Or something. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. Why did she stress heal off that? Is that a torchlight thing? Yeah, that was a weird interaction. Oh well. Oh, did it crit? If it crit, yeah, that might have made sense then.
An opportunity squandered.
Whiff it! Hey! Thanks, pal. I mean, we're kind of getting there here. We're kind of getting here there. Making our way, dude.
Excellent work.
20 damage with the stun. Holy cow. Once more, they show a remarkable consistency in their targeting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to swap the Firefly off here, unfortunately. As good as that's been for us. Although I guess I could just grab a new tank, theoretically, when we get to the next inn. And let her stay in those back ranks, which is definitely better for us. Oh, right, he had the guard there.
Problems have their solutions.
Duh.
Even the big ones.
Bye-bye. Somehow making it happen, dude. Time and time again. Thanks. Big loot. How are the trinkets right now, actually? Oh, shit, you have an open slot. Oh, damn, and we could put Wolf's Blood on you, and you could be getting up to the 12 speed threshold immediately. I had no idea I could do that. Let's go. That's pretty good, actually. Also, Hospital's helpful. Well, not very helpful, I guess. Could get rid of Soft.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Yeah, and Greater Protectorate's not bad either, actually. Maybe be slightly better than Wolf's Blood here. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that. We'll get to the 12 speed pretty quickly anyway. Much better healing from the Plague Dock now.
The loathing howls.
Fortunately now the loathing becomes a concern. More than likely gonna have to deal with this resistance encounter. So you've got for us. Good joke. That's pretty funny. I'll give it to you. Thankfully avoiding the repair, it looks like. Should be able to make it all the way through the end with one more combat. Well, two, I guess, overall.
The plating is spent. We are exposed.
This Hoarder could also lead to a trinket upgrade, potentially. We have a lot of baubles still. Oh, yes, thank you, goodness. I'm glad I didn't forget to do that again. Well, glad somebody reminded me, I suppose. In fact, I don't think Run and Hide is really going to do us a lot of good here either, although it might still be a factor.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Oh, hey, this is nice. Nah, you can't run away from these fights. Running away isn't really an option in Confessions mode. You just gotta get through it. That is not a very helpful start.
Agony by accumulation.
Do you like the big bleed resist for him here? And let me see about yanking you forward to maybe allow for the runaway to kill you somehow, although I guess you're not really going to get the option here, are you? Well, shit. Okay, let's try this then, I guess. She is still applying quite a bit of burn, even if it's not the most possible. Yeah, that sucks. Although, with the mag rain, yeah, it's not going to work. Let's just keep going for the OT up front. Because he is pretty damn close to dying.
What is it then?
Wow!
Gazes back so intently from the abyss.
That's a lot of damage for that skill to do. It's a lot more than I think that should do, actually. Is that so? Oh, really? Oh, you don't say. 3 straight crits on the same target to get her to death's door and killed off the DOT? That's really fucking cute and fun for everybody involved. Having lots of fun. Real cool, fair stuff here. Totally fair to just keep critting on every skill over and over and over and over and over again. Don't forget to crit. Okay?
Smallest variable can make all the difference.
Oh, you missed your crit there. That was a mistake. I think you meant to crit that.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Well, we tried.
An unforeseen complication.
Just reset. That is an incredibly optimistic view. I respect that you assume that I have it in me to start a third entire new run today. And or am upset that you would assume that. I can't decide, actually. It's kind of a tear down the middle there. Nah, dog, I'm good. That's enough punishment for one day. Oh, that's hilarious. You can't actually do anything? Well, fuck it. Blaze of glory. Blaze of glory, brother.
Measure out your violence, then apply it judiciously.
If we're going down, they're coming with us. Big swing. Oh, come on now. Hey, readout kill. Sick. He's alive.
There's no time to falter.
That's all we need. Come on, man. Oh, fine. All right. We tried.
Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt.
Damn right, brother. Hey, not our day in DD2, but it happens.
Welcome back.
I get to experience my rage in the moment, and then I realize, oh, it's fine. We'll do another one. And I'm looking forward to seeing you for that. Thanks for watching. If you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, please do leave a like on the video. Appreciate that a lot, too. I'll see you in the next one.